they done sat up there and unalived Master's son. I'm heard about that one. They done sat up there and unalived Charlie Kirk. That was one of Master's best sons. He always stood up for what's right. See, y'all gotta understand here. Master help us. Master take care of us. Master love us. You can't sit up there and celebrate nobody's death. They done hurt Master. When you hurt Master and you hurt Master people, you hurt me.
Mocking Charlie Kirk's death is because of his political views or his racism that he spurs. It's none of that. It's him holding you accountable to something that you're not willing to change. Y'all.
Nigga, you're on your knees for the white man. Oh my God. Holding black people accountable for what? Are you talking about the same man who said black people are better off as slaves? The fuck? You talking about the same man who laughed at George Floyd's death? What? Nigga, holding black people accountable for what? Or just being racist? What the fuck? Like, nigga, no, like, this is, get the fuck off your knees, brother. What, like, calm down. I just never, like, it actually blows my mind. I didn't know there was this many fucking coons in the world. Still today. There's so many black niggas in his comments. Yeah, you're so right. They just can't take the truth. My nigga, what the fuck are y'all talking about? I don't think death is okay either. But when you saying shit like this, my nigga, get the fuck off your knees, my guy. Like, come on. And it's so ironic that this nigga is talking about accountability, but when niggas was trying to hold his TikTok buddy Scarface Mark for accountability, you was over there talking about show me some money, then you could talk. Y'all niggas don't want to take accountability for shit. So what the fuck are you talking about other black people? Oh, y'all can't take account. Like, bro, stop kissing ass. It's not that deep.
The late great James Baldwin said, "We can disagree and still love each other unless your disagreement is rooted in my oppression and denial of my humanity and right to exist." So someone explained to me how propagating white supremacy is just a difference of fucking political views, because I'm all confused. There's a political views. It's like, oh, the Dems are bad, the Republicans are bad. It's not watching a 9-minute video of a man get murdered by the police, then get online and tell everyone he overdosed, even though we all watched the same fucking video. No, that's not a political view. That's something else. Difference of political views is like, oh, we need more police. Crime is out of control. It's not getting online and criminalizing an entire demographic with skewed statistics in order to perpetuate a racist rhetoric. No, that's not a difference of political view. That's that R thing. Is R-A-C. Difference of political views is like abortion is bad. Women should be held accountable for their arrest. It's not getting on camera and saying you forced your 10-year-old daughter to carry the term even if she was sexually assaulted. No, that's not a political view. That's some other shit. That's some shit. The Lord says we shall always turn the other cheek. If my Lord is telling me to befriend a white supremacist, he gonna have to come down here and say that shit to my face. He gonna have to walk in the room like, hey, go out there and talk to that white. To the children who lost their father yesterday, I have empathy for. I think that's a tragic situation. And then that's about it. Rest where it's best.
It's time for us to stop listening to rap music and this degenerate hip-hop stuff and go back to the music that built our civilization.
Who shot ya? Separate the weak from the opsa. Leap hard to creep them Brooklyn streets. It's on, nigga. Fuck all that bickering beef. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch feet. Thundering, shaking the concrete. Then the shit stop when I fall the plot.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and I did the Charlie Kirk shooting, these follow-up and the subsequent update on them capturing the shooter. This video right here is gonna be for my people. So if you are not black, and I don't mean African or even Caribbean, if you are not a black American, feel free to turn this off. If you're a white person, Charlie Kirk supporter, whatever the fuck, right? You might want to turn this off, because while I'm not gonna, I kind of am. I said in my first initial video, that nobody should be shot over the things that they say. Never mind his political views. That wasn't the sphere of shit I was saying. I could care less. I know Charlie Kirk was a right-wing GOP political pundit. Hell, he might have been racist. His political beliefs were inconsequential. Like, I didn't really give a fuck about that. I cared more about his socio-political commentary. When he started talking about black people, he talked about any other person, ain't my business, right? He would from time to time mention things about transgender people. I even posted one of his videos and I supported it because while I believe everybody should be able to live their life, it's not just that people are living a life, but they're imposing their views and their mental handicaps or mental instabilities on the people. So I agree with him on that aspect. You know what I'm saying? We should not be condoning that, allowing that, normalizing that shit because, well, you're imposing lunacy on people, and I didn't agree with that. I still don't. But when he started saying shit about black people being 13% of the population, contributing to 51% of crime, which is not true. Anybody with half a brain, anybody that has the internet, Google, like you can see like crime stats, arrest stats, incarceration stats. This nigga was using stats from like 2008, and that shit was infuriating because it's like, now I don't know if you're doing that erroneously or if you're doing it erroneously, that shows the stupidity level of intelligence that you have. Because when you wouldn't even do like thorough investigation or research, right? It's sort of like motherfuckers that use ChatGPT to write term papers. You stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just making shit up. And to a person that actually from time to time looks this type of shit up, you sound stupid. Now there's a certain level that in life that you just can't sound. You can't be 31 years old sounding that damn dumb. Not only that, it goes into my last point that I said on my last video. If you're making these arguments about black people and you don't live in a black community, you don't interact with black people. He even said that Beyonce's music was trash. It was disgusting. Which is pretty harsh. You don't like Beyonce's music, I get it. But there's an underlining issue. It's not necessarily that you think that she's a bad singer. You just don't like black artwork and black people. And sometimes people don't have to tell you that they fucking racist. Shit oozes out their goddamn skin. And he was a smug racist fuck. You know what I'm saying? But goes back to my original point. If you were saying those stats erroneously, it shows that you're dumb. If you were saying it purposely, well, then you're racist and dumb. Either way, you got all these black people celebrating, and I'm the type of person like I'm not gonna celebrate a person's death because I don't believe that, even though he did say fucked up shit, it warranted a bullet in the throat. However, when it comes to celebrating a racist bigot's death and people are doing it, let's just say I understand. I'm not gonna sit here in front like I don't understand. That's almost like you breaking into somebody's house and then they catching you and whipping your ass, and then like people celebrate you broke in their house, stole their shit. So the fact that I don't think nobody should be shot and killed for their views, even if they are despicable racists, for the people out there that are celebrating, I understand. Like it's not lost on me. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, we shouldn't do that. No, because when you start doing that shit, like now you boot kissing, boot licking. You know what I'm saying? And you sound crazy as fuck. And me, I don't rejoice of death. Period. Just the type of person I've always been. I also don't try to profiteer off the dead unless you're a fucking racist, to which I'm actually making some sweatshirts and hoodies. The description will be in the description, or link will be in the description box. You'll be able to go get them. I'm actually about to work on the designs right now, slap them on some hoodies, some shirts. They're gonna be called Kirk shirts or Merc shirts, right? they're going to say on the back of them, irony should not be played out in real life. And on the front, it's going to have a picture of my man with DWS, dumb white man syndrome, because he's the poster boy for the shit. Nigga suffered from dumb white man syndrome. Like I said, you literally have to be like 60, 70, 80 to have that shit. The fact that you 31 years old, he must have had I don't know. A lot of these niggas be young and be listening to the stupid ass granddad, or old niggas in their life listening to their racist dad. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? While it is good to have a father in the home, should probably, I don't know, maybe decipher, you know what I'm saying, some of the shit that he's telling you. It seemed like he was just letting all the shit come through. And this is literally like watching an 80-year-old man spew hateful rhetoric. Because there's no way that you should be 31 years old and saying shit like you stuck in the 1950s. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit I don't agree with necessarily from the left, transgender people, gay people, but I'm not going to. One, he was actually like, they called him on the radio station this morning, provocateur. And he used to go to college campuses and basically do that, provoke the students on the campus. I think I stated this in a long lost video that I did about him. Being a 30-year-old man going to a college campus, and I actually said a 40-year-old man because I thought the nigga was 40 years old. I'm still blown away. This nigga was 31. But I literally said going on a college campus, being 40 years old, bombarding 18, 19, 20-year-olds with information and data that they don't readily have at their disposal. You like, that's childish, right? He was petty as fuck. And I'm not gonna say that I saw this catching up with him, but in the days of podcasting, it's like podcasting might actually be more dangerous than being a rapper. Like, think about it. When was the last time we had a rapper that was shot and killed? All right. Now let me stop. Nigga was shot like 6 months ago. But yeah, being a podcaster, this shit is starting to become dangerous, like being a rapper or a street nigga. You have to be on your best behavior. You gotta watch your tone, watch your mouth. Streets out there, especially in Utah, they don't play that shit. But for all the black people celebrating and rejoicing, when you have people that say racist shit towards you and do racist shit to you, white supremacy in America is fucking with you on a daily, whether it be your employment, your housing, just your well-being or your fucking mental health. When you have a person that is the epitome and the symbol of that racism, I can understand why a person will rejoice. Like, I really can. Matter of fact, when the scumbag got shot, I took 2 shots inadvertently, but still took my 2 shots because, yeah, a celebration of some sorts. Now, does that still stop the problem of racism in America? It probably don't. There's gonna be another right-wing scumbag that blows up, takes front and center his position. I think the Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro said that they was buying the Turning Point, I guess his company, and gonna carry on his work. So yeah, there's gonna be a whole nother crop of scumbag bigots that come up out of nowhere. That's America. I'm not even gonna say that's life. That's America. In any event, the racist motherfuckers don't like it. Cry me a river. Nobody was doing that when George Floyd's memes was getting made and people was mocking him. So you gotta take the good with the bad. And for all you niggas out there that's boot looking and shit, you're not getting no brownie points. This shit the kissing ass does not get you nowhere in life. In any event, I'm gonna leave y'all with this clip and I'm out.
They want us to humanize Charlie Kirk now that he's gone. But let's be real, he spent his entire life denying humanity to literally everyone else. So don't expect softness now. This man wasn't just a conservative talking head. He called the Civil Rights Act a mistake. He said Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson was nothing more than a DEI hire. He smeared Dr. King, mocked black professionals, stoked fear of immigrants, and spent every breath turning white grievance into a brand.
It's time for us to stop listening to rap music and this degenerate hip-hop stuff and go back to the music that built our civilization.
Who shot ya? Separate the weak from the ops. Leap hard to creep.
One love, one thug, one nation. 21 guns, salute. All the time I hoping my true motherfuckers know this be the realest shit I ever wrote. Up in the studio getting blow to the truest shit I ever spoke. 21 gun salute, dressed in fatigues, black jeans and boots. I just appeared in the crowd, all you seen was truth. This little nigga named Nas think he live like me.
Not your neighbor's barnyard. I think this is a prime example of the devil's chickens coming back home to roost. That the chickens that he sent out, the violence that he's perpetrated in other countries, here and abroad, be it 4 children in Birmingham or Medgar Evers or Lumumba in Africa, I think this same violence has come back to claim one of their own. Now, being an old farm boy myself, chickens coming home to roost never made me sad. In fact, it's only made me glad.
Shit to do with me, hey, that ain't got shit to do with me. That ain't got shit